What is up, guys? Zane from playbook.gg, and in today's video we're going to go over day 2 of our 3-4 bear flipped defensive mini scheme. Before we dive into this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the great tutorials that we've got headed your way here on the playbook.gg YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome back. In today's video we're going to start to apply some coverage changes behind a blitz that we went through yesterday. If you guys missed the blitz from yesterday, make sure you guys check the link in the description. We're going to go ahead and go over it here in a little bit of detail, but we're going to focus primarily on coverage. In the first rep, we're going to go ahead and show you how to generate pressure with the bear under flipped. Now what we're going to do is base a line, spread our defensive line, crash them down, blitz the outside linebacker on the left, blitz the middle linebacker on the right, and move him over so he is outside of the outside linebacker and off the ball. We're going to stand in the left A gap and hold the right trigger. And what this should generate is clean pressure off of both edges. As you see, both outside linebackers, or basically the outside linebacker off the left and the middle linebacker off the right, come free. Now, we also talked at the end of the video how we were going to make some coverage modifications to this. So what we're going to do here is call that same play cover 2 invert, and we're going to go ahead and set it up like so. So we're going to go ahead and do our base line, spread the defensive line, crash them down, blitz the left outside linebacker, and move this middle linebacker out wide. So you can see that it doesn't take too long. The majority of your time can be spent manipulating. So what I'm typically going to do is pull this safety and put him into a deep half over the top. I'm going to put this corner in a cloud flat, and I'm going to take this linebacker and put him in a vertical hook. That way we're running a cover 2 modification of this blitz. So you're going to see right here we have good flat support to the right. I can cover the left. You see that we're able to generate pressure. Now, you could go ahead and change your coverage shell behind this. Obviously, you could turn this into almost anything you want. I'm going to allow AntCap to pick up a first down here. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk through some of the different coverages you could create. So you saw in the previous example, we created basically a cover 2 off of the strength side of the formation, the side with more receivers. And then on the other side of the formation, we ran a cover 2 invert with a hook and no flat support. Now, depending on what they run, if they run bunch or trips tight end, you're obviously going to mold. So what I'm going to go ahead and have AntCap do is I'm going to have him come out with some sort of trips look to one side of the field or the other. It will not matter because this is a single high defense. So again, following the same in setup, we're going to go ahead and base a line, spread our D line, crash down, do the exact same setup for the actual blitz. Now, as you can see right here, he's got trips to the left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk this safety to the left side. I'm going to put him into a deep half. That's going to allow me to put this corner right here into a cloud flat. Now, what you could do if you're worried about trips tight end, you could shade underneath to take away that table route, and you're still going to use her with this spot. So depending on trips left or trips right, you could change the type of cover 2 and which side the safety in the deep half is in and still guarantee your pressure. So you see right here, against a crossing style play, you know, you can set it up however you want. Now, obviously, depending on what you're facing, I'll go ahead and allow AntCap to call bunch here. What we're going to do here against the bunch is we are going to set up a pressure off of basically the bunch side. It's going to come off of both sides, but you're going to know that with this particular play, they basically have to max protect because we shown in the previous video yesterday that they do have to max protect in order to pick this up. So here's an example of bunch strong, and we can kind of show you how this works here. So again, you can walk this safety down, put him into a deep half. I could go ahead and shade underneath to take away that flat. And then if we're worried about the deep corner route, you can put this guy in an outside quarter zone. Now, again, you're doing the exact same thing, standing right here, holding the right trigger. And then I can kind of lurk whatever I want. You see that we're getting pretty good pressure against the running back blocking. It will not pick it up. So to round this out, I'm going to have AntCap call any play in the game he wants, and I'll just set up a coverage according to what he is doing, whatever my recommendation would be. So again, coming out in the bear, we're going to base a line, spread the D line. And then you can see right here, this is a spread set to trips right. So again, we're going to do our exact same setup. Of course, if they are running their trips to the right, this is where we're probably a little bit more kind of stressed, I would say. This trips to the right is going to be a little bit more stressful. So what you could do, again, is you see that this is a kind of an invert. We don't want to get bombed. We're okay giving up a dot on this play, but we don't want to give up the deep ball. So we're going to play hard flats and then a deep half over the top. We've got a mid-read zone in the middle of the field. We can kind of just play a number of these. You see how we're able to get a sack. Now, of course, with a blitz style like this, it's very aggressive. You're going to be sending a lot of players at the quarterback. It's going to cause them to have to block 6 to pick it up. This is going to work very, very well against your max against your 4-out style offenses. Once they go into max protect, obviously it becomes a block shed game because they're going to have 7 blockers for 6 rushers, and that's completely fine. The key of this blitz is the fact that we have a ability to send 6 rushers against 6 blockers and always get pressure. So this is going to be something where you're going to definitely need to change up the coverage behind. Hopefully this video was informational to show you how to deal with spread to the right, spread to the left, compression. You see a little bit of everything, and this will get you some more stops in Madden 19. If you like this video, check out one of the videos on your screen right now. And for more in-depth analysis, visit www.playbook.gg for detailed game plans written by pro Madden players. Master the game with playbook.gg.